You know that feeling on day one? You're starting something new. A new workout plan, a new business idea, a new habit you've been meaning to build for years. The energy is electric. You've got your new gear, you've cleared your schedule, you've told your friends. You feel unstoppable. Day one is easy. Day two, you're still riding that high. Day three, four, five, you're in the zone. Everything feels fresh, exciting, and full of promise. You're making progress, you're checking things off your list, and the future looks bright. But then, something shifts. Around day 7, the magic starts to fade. The novelty wears off. The initial surge of motivation that carried you through the first week begins to dry up. Suddenly, that 5 a.m. alarm for your morning run doesn't feel inspiring. It feels punishing. That new business plan doesn't look like a roadmap to success. It looks like a mountain of overwhelming tasks. The progress you were so proud of now seems tiny, almost invisible. You look in the mirror and don't see a dramatic transformation. You check your bank account and don't see a sudden influx of cash. The applause has died down. No one is patting you on the back anymore. It's just you, the work, and a growing sense of, well, boredom. This is the moment. This is the great filter. This is where most people quit. It's not because the task suddenly became 10 times harder. It's not because they were hit with some catastrophic failure. They quit because it got boring. They quit because the gap between the effort they re-putting in and the results they re-seeing feels like a vast, empty canyon. They expected a highlight reel, but what they got was the long, unglamorous grind of daily life. The silence between the milestones becomes deafening, and in that silence, the voice of doubt gets louder and louder. Is this even working? Is it worth it? Maybe I'm just not cut out for this. And just like that, another dream is quietly shelved. Another New Year's resolution is forgotten by February. But what about the people who don't quit? What about the ones who push past day 7, day 30, day 100, and go on to achieve those incredible things we all admire? Do they have some secret source of infinite motivation? Are they just built differently? Not at all. The difference isn't that they don't experience the boredom. The difference is that they expect it. They know the dip is coming. They plan for it. While most people are banking on excitement to carry them through, focused, disciplined people are building systems. They understand a fundamental truth that most of us miss. Motivation is a fleeting, unreliable emotion, but discipline is a skill you can build. They don't wait to feel like it. They just do it. So how do they do it? Let's break down the strategy of the relentlessly consistent. First, they redefine their relationship with progress. They stop looking for dramatic overnight changes and start falling in love with the process itself. They find satisfaction not in the distant outcome, but in the simple act of showing up. They celebrate the fact that they put on their running shoes, even if the run itself was slow and difficult. They feel a sense of accomplishment from writing 500 words, even if they think those words are terrible. They focus on the action, not the immediate result. This is a crucial mental shift. When your win is simply, I did the thing I said I would do, you can win every single day, regardless of what the scale says or what your analytics report shows. This creates a continuous feedback loop of small victories that keeps you going when external validation is nowhere to be found. Second, they anticipate and plan for the resistance. They know their future self is going to be lazy, tired, and full of excuses. So their present self does everything possible to make it easier to succeed. They lay out their workout clothes the night before. They prep their healthy meals for the week on Sunday. They block out non-negotiable time in their calendar for deep work. They remove distractions. They turn off notifications. They create an environment where the path of least resistance leads directly to their goal. They aren't relying on willpower to fight a battle every single day. Willpower is a finite resource. Instead, they use strategic planning to conserve that willpower for when they truly need it. They make doing the right thing the easy thing. Third, focused people have a powerful why. They are deeply connected to the reason they started in the first place. It's not just about losing 10 pounds or making more money. It's about something deeper. It's about having the energy to play with their kids. It's about creating a life of freedom and choice for their family. It's about proving to themselves that they can follow through on a promise. When the boredom sets in and the work feels pointless, they reconnect with that core driver. This why acts as their North Star, guiding them through the fog of monotony. It's the emotional fuel that powers the engine of discipline when the initial tank of motivation runs empty. If your why isn't strong enough to make you cry, it's probably not strong enough to get you through the grind. Let's talk about the boring part for a second. We live in a world that glorifies novelty and instant gratification. Our brains are constantly being rewarded with dopamine hits from social media, entertainment, and endless new stimuli. We've been conditioned to expect excitement around every corner. So when we embark on a long-term goal, the process itself, the repetition, the consistency, the slow incremental progress feels fundamentally unnatural and unrewarding to our modern brains. This is why it's so easy to quit. Your brain is literally telling you, this is boring. Let's go find something more interesting. The people who succeed learn to override this impulse. They understand that mastery is not a product of constant excitement. Mastery is a product of repetition. It's about doing the same fundamental things over and over again, getting just a little bit better each time. The world-class pianist isn't playing a new, exciting piece every day. They're practicing scales. The professional athlete isn't just playing in championship games. They're running drills, lifting weights, and practicing fundamentals day in and day out. They have learned to find joy in the refinement of their craft. They have come to understand that the real magic doesn't happen in the highlight moments. It happens in the thousands of boring, unglamorous hours of practice that lead up to them. The boredom is not an obstacle. It's the price of admission to greatness. So if you find yourself at day 7 and the fire you started with is starting to feel like a faint flicker, don't panic. Don't think it means you failed or that you're not cut out for it. It means you're normal. You've just reached the first and most critical checkpoint. This is your moment to make a choice. Will you let the boredom win, like most people do? Or will you expect it, plan for it, and push through it? Here's your action plan. 1. Reevaluate your wins. Start celebrating the action of showing up, not just the outcome. Keep a journal and write down, I did it, every single day you stick to your plan. 2. Make it easy. Prepare everything you need the night before. Set up your environment for success and remove temptations. Don't make your future self rely on pure willpower. 3. Reconnect with your why. Write it down. Put it on your wall, look at it every single morning. Remind yourself what's really at stake. And finally, embrace the boredom. See it not as a sign to stop, but as a sign that you're on the right path, the path that most people abandon. The path that leads to real, lasting results. The journey to any worthwhile destination is not a sprint. It's a marathon filled with long, lonely stretches where nothing seems to be happening. But it's in those quiet, boring stretches that your character is forged, your discipline is built, and your success is ultimately earned. Don't quit because it gets boring. Keep going, because that's exactly where the magic happens. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you and you're ready to push past your own day 7, make sure to subscribe to Growth Mode for more strategies to help you stay focused and achieve your goals. See you in the next one.